Have you ever wondered how an opera legend could provide the ultimate roadmap for modern success? Today, we're looking at the life of Montserrat Caballé to discover 3 ways her journey allowed her to shatter the rules of expectation. Greetings, my fellow divas, and welcome to today's episode of the Diva Decode. I'm your host, Nicole Dallet. We're here to lift the velvet curtain on the most iconic women in music from yesterday and today. We don't just dive into the glamour and the talent. We study how these legends broke the rules to pave their own way. Most importantly, we're going to explore how to take these legendary lessons and apply them to the modern world. Join me as we bring the diva spirit to our daily lives. Today, we are talking about a woman whose voice was once described as the closest thing to a sunset on a summer evening. I'm talking about the legendary Catalan soprano, Montserrat Caballé. To hear her stunning voice for yourself, check out the playlist in the description. Born in 1933 in Barcelona, her family struggled during the Spanish Civil War, but she had a gift that couldn't be ignored. She spent years honing her craft in Germany and Switzerland before her big break in 1965, when she stepped in at the last minute for Marilyn Horne at Carnegie Hall in the title role of Lucrezia Borgia. The audience gave her a 25-minute standing ovation. From that night on, the world belonged to La Superba. She went on to perform in the world's greatest opera houses, La Scala in Milan, the Metropolitan Opera in New York, the Royal Opera House in London. And she became famous for her extraordinary control, her pianissimo high notes, and her emotional depth. Beyond the resonance of her music, Montserrat moved through the world with an undeniable strength. Here are 3 ways her legacy serves as a blueprint for empowering women today. Lesson 1. Wait for your moment. In a world that demands instant success, Montserrat reminds us that greatness takes time. She didn't become an international superstar until she was 32. She spent a decade in the trenches of smaller opera houses perfecting her technique. She proved that being a late bloomer isn't a failure. It's an accumulation of power. When the door finally opened for her, she didn't just walk through it. She owned the room because she was ready. Lesson 2, collaborate fearlessly. While society often expects high-level performers to remain within set boundaries, Montserrat laughed at that. In 1987, she teamed up with Freddie Mercury from Queen for the anthem Barcelona. At the time, critics thought it was undignified for an opera star to sing rock. She didn't care. She saw the artistry in Freddie and followed her curiosity over the rules. Empowerment is about having the confidence to experiment and collaborate outside the boxes that society builds for us. Lesson 3, master your craft. Montserrat was famous for her pianissimos, those incredibly high, soft notes that seem to float in the air. To hear them for yourself, check out the playlist in the description. She could do that because she had an ironclad command of her breath and her body. She teaches us that true freedom comes from skill. When you are the best at what you do, you gain the leverage to negotiate your terms and command respect in any boardroom or on any stage. Montserrat Caballé sang until the very end of her life, mentoring young singers and championing music education. She believed in lifting others as she climbed, and that is the mark of a true diva. Montserrat Caballé left us in 2018, but her sunset voice remains a reminder that elegance and strength are 2 sides of the same coin. She followed the rules of technique so she could break the rules of expectation. I'm Nicole Dallet, and this has been the Diva Decode. If you loved unmasking the legend of La Superba with me, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you're always in the loop for our next deep dive. Feeling the love? You can keep the show caffeinated via the Buy Me a Coffee link, or better yet, join our inner circle and you'll get exclusive perks and the power to vote on which legendary divas we decode next. Until then, to revel in Montserrat's incredible sound, check out that playlist below and keep a little glamour in your life.